Hello everyone and welcome back to our Let's Play of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
So, no time.
Yep, time to harass Mo. The morning of the murder, this was posted up on the bulletin board. That's around when Huh?
Do you think it's a death note?
Man, that'd be pretty intense, but it was a note left by the murderer, perhaps? I'm not sure.
Yes, it was.
That's around when Max clonked Ben over the head. Sorry, I hadn't remembered that until now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it. So, you don't know what was written on it, do you? Fortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know. Who are they?
Can I ask?
Huh?
Who the fuck tore down the note? Like, I mean, that would have been important to tell us, dude.
Yeah, you think so. That sounds pretty irrelevant, whoever torn down the note. You'd think someone would have been paying attention. But apparently Max and Ben might have an idea. They were at the cafeteria earlier than I was that morning.
I was gonna ask who Max is, but I don't know. Max is our guy.
Yeah.
He has too many names.
I know. He has like
Maximan, Galactica, Max, whatever his fucking weirdo name
that
is.
faggot name, his real one. Hey, you have anything to say to that?
Why did she always takes over?
I know, for this guy. I guess Phoenix Wright just really doesn't want to deal with him, which I can't blame him for. Alright, so this guy doesn't want to talk, so to the detention center. Perhaps you have something to say to this.
Do you know anything about this note? I know I'm very British.
The morning of the murder was posted on the wall in the cafeteria.
Are we playing bad cop, good cop here? She's like the good cop. It's like, can you please tell me something about the note? It's like, the morning of the murder, this was posted in the cafeteria. Do you know something?
Where's... Yeah. That'd be pretty great. We should do that more often. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. Jeez. This sounds really weird. Have you ever, like, sneezed and had your arm, like, start hurting from it? I know it doesn't make any sense, but just,
No.
That sneeze kind of didn't feel great.
Are you gonna die?
No.
I'm gonna take it away to shows us.
Yeah, I assume it'd take a while from freaking Canada. And especially since it would probably just be a moose-powered ambulance.
Well, actually, it's a moose-driven ambulance.
Well, that's what I mean. Man, those things couldn't be very fast.
Wait, no, I meant there was a moose behind the wheel.
Oh, I see. Man, sounds like you're gonna send freaking Bullwinkle after me.
But he does kind of put you into the grave when you die.
What? Alright. While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it into the pocket of his tailcoat. So now we finally get to check on what the fuck was in his pocket.
Jeez, it's kind of like we look at everything, we steal everything, but we can't touch that.
I know. Not until we find out that we have to touch it.
Then we can steal it indiscriminately. Really? Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing?
Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. Jeez, okay, what? I mean, I know we're gonna find the note for ourselves, but why would you say that? Go find out on your own. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. What if we couldn't?
Probably in the tier code.
Yeah. I'd also want to ask my sweetie pie princess.
Jeez, if you keep calling her that, I'm just gonna imagine that you're dating Pinkie Pie.
I'm kind of imagining pumpkin pie at this point.
Pinkie Pie.
Remember from that other game? Yeah.
Which Pinkie Pie?
No, pumpkin pie.
Okay, pumpkin pie. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, I like on pumpkin pie.
Jeez, that's pretty OP. I don't know why she'd be an alicorn, but yeah.
Wait, because he called her a princess.
Oh, I see. That makes sense.
Hey, do you see that? There's a scrap of paper shoved in the pocket of this tier code.
We've done that for forever, girl. You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is.
I have a bad feeling about this. This paper is a space station, not a Mo.
Oh, man.
I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry and check this thing out, Nick.
Man, you're sure hyped.
Why are you yelling my name? I'm the only one here. Shut up, Nick. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece.
What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Meet at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza.
So the other guy was the killer. Kind of assumed that, actually. I just hadn't mentioned it yet. Like, I hadn't assumed it up to the point when he said that he turned bright red, and then I assumed he was a killer.
Oh, I see.
But he wasn't obviously the killer of himself, but he probably killed someone else.
Yeah, I see. That makes sense.
Tonight at 10 p.m.
That's when the murder took place.
And that's when he disguised himself.
Yeah, that would make sense.
So that he wouldn't draw attention.
Right, exactly.
Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster.
Note updated in the court record.
Obviously, it was Sauron. He was so tired and sick of his job being stolen.
Probably so. To be fair, if the police were at all competent, this would probably be a pretty decisive piece of evidence. I mean, you know, if the person actually hand wrote it, we could just, you know, compare handwritings and stuff. But, you know. Of course, the police aren't going to be particularly useful in any way, and we have to solve the entire murder ourselves.
Right.
But that's nothing.
If the police was any confident, then this evidence wouldn't count as evidence. You stole it.
Oh, yeah.
Stolen evidence does not normally count.
Well, I see your point, but to be fair, if they were at all confident, they would have noticed it in their own, like, investigation.
But they're not.
Summer 29th. Big Top Cafeteria. Yeah. Oh well,
What?
they're not.
Mo is gone.
There's a message on the bulletin board. I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo.
Oh, that made him sound almost nice, but
No.
why did he leave us that note?
I don't know.
Hamburger.
Jeez, Maya, what are you, a hungry zombie? Are you okay?
Just thinking about it making me hungry.
Jeez.
All of a sudden, I need burger. Bad.
Jesus, she's like a burger vampire. She's like... Actually, it sounds really...
She's a burger vegetarian. She only eats burgers.
Vegetarian, yeah, sure. I was going to make a joke off of that, but to be fair, the statement, I want to suck your burger, sounds really terrible. All of a sudden, I need a new partner. Bad.
Jeez, why do you hate hamburgers so much?
I don't know. I don't blame Phoenix Wright, though, but I'm surprised this is the point you point out that you need a new partner. On the bulletin board from bulletins, doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here.
Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for some. Yeah, we already read this.
Yeah.
You know, like a fake clue. I wonder if that's kind of ironic. I get it. You
Wait.
get it?
You get it?
She is like, oh, we should leave a fake clue. Maybe like a message from the killer.
I see. Yeah. It's kind of funny how that actually falls into place now. I wasn't even thinking about
Maya
it.
is psychic.
She is. She has a premonition. A deadly premonition. 729th,
No idea that
Lodging
movie
House
was good enough.
Plaza. That was a really bad joke, I'm sorry.
Hey, Detective Gumshoe, I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Sure, but that was
Well,
more sarcasm.
I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Miss Von Karma... Beep, 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 beep. Jeez,
Is he saying that?
No, he's not. Man, some beeping keeps happening.
Nick, what is that? That beeping sound.
It's Miss Von Karma.
Is that her hobby?
Huh?
When she's alone in a room, she's like beep 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 beep
Probably
beep
so.
beep.
Jeez, apparently losing her father drove her off the deep end. Guess that would
No,
explain a lot.
she did that always.
Oh, alright.
Being German does that to you.
Good to know.
Huh?
Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and to get out of here, quick. See ya, pal.
I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot.
Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens.
But I could say something, but I'm not going to. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Uh-oh. Ow! That whip could cut right through me. Wait, then why didn't it?
I know, seriously, it certainly
Why
did.
did you, like, break into two?
I mean, pretty intense. Von Karma! She really did appear.
I like how they didn't see her walk up at all. She just appeared.
I know, she just appeared and whipped Maya out of nowhere.
No, actually, what I was gonna mention is that did Gumshoe just save the universe by
Wait.
running away like that? He knew that it was gonna explode if he didn't.
Why would it explode? I'm confused.
Because we can't have two people on the screen at the same
Oh,
time.
right. Yeah, that's fair.
It was a better today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Do you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you?
Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true.
You mean the story of my defeat? Wait, yeah. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands, making the national news?
National news? You possess such a small sense of scare. It's global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and then the universe. Aliens will hear from your defeat, and they will laugh at you. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. Because normally that's always a news story.
Dude,
I mean, imagine that being like international news.
Yeah.
Unknown random like dude got killed by unknown other random dude, and this unknown random lawyer lost.
I know. Seriously. That'd be like the weirdest thing ever. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win just by a smidge. Especially considering this is like one of the least important cases ever, just like the third case of the other game. You know.
Yeah. So I would say it's hard to say because they haven't really made it clear how famous this guy really is.
Right.
Because it's like, oh, he won this award singing, but he doesn't see like it's not. People don't talk about him like he's Michael Jackson or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Man, imagine if we were working for Michael Jackson, though. That'd be pretty intense. Or his trial.
Well, I could make a joke. Why are all my jokes going in the same direction? I'm not making the joke.
I don't know. I assumed you were
Damn it,
going to
Michael
just
Jackson.
mention that Michael Jackson was, like, dead or something.
Wait, I could make that joke, but everyone knows for the dead
I
being
don't know.
thing.
Honestly, I think Michael Jackson would fit in pretty well with our cast of characters for this game. He could, like, sing and dance around all of his lines. On
Yeah, but he'd be too awesome.
Well, not for the good cases, probably. On Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something, eh?
Huh. I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Wait,
Anyone could. Couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head.
maybe I would try next time. Next time I will show up in complete paper bag armor. Derby Hoof style.
I'm a paper bag wizard.
Now I want to ship one car with Derby. Just seems like a perfect ship.
That would be interesting for sure. I'll admit, though, that Grin certainly does have a, something to it. Look at how cocky she looks.
You falling for the German woman?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying it in that way. I'm just saying
would cry.
Edgeworth would cry.
I have got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints?
A conclusive witness. You must mean the acrobat, right?
I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. Get it already. You want to beat and destroy me. Can't worry about her. I've got to try and find out more information myself.
I think she keeps stacking his heart. It's like, oh, you're gonna be like internationally shamed. You're gonna be dead. The people are gonna come out on the streets and be so upset at your defeat that they're gonna beat you to death with brooms. Because that's what they do in Germany, man. You don't know half the shit I have seen.
Man, that would be intense.
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe like after one karma, the other one karma lost, they just deported him back to Germany, and like other people came out and they started beating him to death with metal detectors.
Jesus, that explains a lot, I think. Oh man, Germany is a horrifying place.
But I think everything in this game is a horrifying place.
Well, that's fair.
Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. Jeez.
That's pretty intense, Maya. It's kind of a bitch thing to say.
Even implying that everyone is dead.
I know, seriously. This is like a children's game, man.
Children's game is murder.
Okay, exactly.
My dad? You mean the esteemed Manfred von Kramer? Jeez. Can't believe he was named Manfred. I always forget that.
No.
Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Enough out of you. One more word and you get a mouthful of whip.
Jeez.
Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this or any conversation?
Then what's this revenge you're talking about?
You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again one more time.
It's Edgeworth. It's about Edgeworth again. God damn.
What? Really?
I'm almost certain. Him?
Sure you know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth.
I called it. God damn it.
Miles. Edgeworth is like, at some point in astrology we'll find out that the planet does not indeed spin around the sun, but around Edgeworth.
Jeez, makes sense. Seems to be the way the Phoenix Wright universe works.
Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth?
Miles Edgeworth.
Jeez, I'm turning into a rapper now.
No, man. They should make a Phoenix Wright rap about Miles Edgeworth controlling the universe. Miles Edgeworth. Why would you even bring him up?
You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor Miles Edgeworth? Manfred von Kramer. Exactly why. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me. Huh, little brother. Edgeworth and Nick are the same age. Wait, what? I just told you now only that is a bit weird.
Yeah,
He's like 8 years older.
Exactly. That is a bit weird.
Jeez, I don't know what they did in bed.
I don't want to know either. But it probably involves a lot of Oni-chans.
And a lot of whips.
Edgeworth.
Is that the first time we've seen him?
This might be the first time we're actually seeing him in this here flashback. The man who inspired me to become an attorney.
By becoming a douchebag.
Fought against him in a few cases.
2.
But after that case was over, he vanished.
See your foot, he's gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Felix Wright? You killed him. Nick, what does she mean? Jesus, I chose this. This would be less funny if it wasn't so obvious because of the fact that there are like 7 games.
Right, exactly. There's enough games, like, if there were literally only 2 games in the series, I can see how this might get some people as being a possibility, but yeah.
This is kind of like if, I don't know, it's like if the second, any other thing. It's like if the second Harry Potter book, Harry Potter is implied to die.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, the other 8 Harry Potter books are probably just about some other dude.
Yeah, well, I guess not quite, but even then, any of the other main characters, like the second Harry Potter book implied that Ron Weasley died. I mean, obviously.
Right, I guess I'm more so because Phoenix Wright is less of a main character than Edge was in the first, at least.
Yeah, that's true. In this game, he's just dramatically dead, kind of. But after that case, after that.
But he probably did not go into a cage.
Yeah, a cage match. After that case, Edgeworth was in a particular state, and he got worse every day.
See, that makes less sense after playing the other game. I mean, after doing the last case, because of the fact that the last case, he was fine.
Yeah, that's also true.
Unless, I don't remember when the last case played. Maybe played after this one.
I don't know, but that is another thing that doesn't help with the, translation between the two, because obviously the American version, we got the updated first game, which means we got a free case, which, yeah, Edgeworth was fine, and I think it was 6 months, if I remember the time limit. I think it was 6 months after the first game that the second place takes case, so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Just it seemed fine, but maybe he stubbed his toe and he didn't like.
So, he never set foot into court again. And then one day, he just vanished. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office.
Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
Jeez. Oh, man, that's really intense sounding. He chooses death.
I feel like he was in some bad movie.
I don't know. It kind of does sound like that, doesn't it? That was 1 year ago. It was right after you left to go back home.
Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? Wait, how did you not know? Did you just think he went on a really long vacation? When was Phoenix planning to tell her?
Apparently never, from the way he'd been talking about it the entire game, when he was always like, don't ask. Don't bring it up. I can't handle it.
I don't believe it. He's still alive. I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive, and he's singing. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Honestly, I mean, by losing, it's not entirely our. Like, he lost. How's that our fault?
Exactly. There's that, and the fact that the last case we did, like, you know, we kind of saved his life. It's not our fault.
Wait, shouldn't she hate Manfred von Karma then?
Yeah, you'd think so, considering her father kind of accused Edgeworth of, like, murder and tried to get him locked up and stuff.
Or maybe killed.
Or maybe
You're not
killed.
entirely certain.
Yeah.
Just like your victory muddied the honorable name von Karma. I'm going to find him, and then I'm going to kill him. Then I'm going to teach him the difference between right and wrong with my own hands. See? Exactly.
Jeez.
Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth.
Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again.
Don't talk to me, bitch. No, don't get the floor.
Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
Damn,
Jeez.
Phoenix sounds like he's gonna, like, bitch stab her.
He does. He sounds like he's like in a Western movie or something. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay?
A shootout. An Asian shootout. Nick.
Von Karma?
What?
I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you. Him too.
What happened? This dog is all bark and no bite. He already has been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you two of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this courtroom has ever seen. We will be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering at the same time.
Oh my god. Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the yes. Words. I'm so distraught about Edgeworth. I can't talk right today. Let's go talk to the performer on the 3rd floor before my soul pain gets to me.
Sorry I brought it up, Nick. No, I mean, considering that he's dead, Nick took this pretty well. Thinking that he's dead, at least.
Did he? It doesn't really sound like it, but
I mean, I don't think I would take it as well in his place. He didn't lose his job. He's still working fine.
Yeah.
Didn't just quit or anything. He seems really okay about the fact that his best friend and the only reason he exists killed himself because of him.
Yeah, that's I guess that's fair. When you put it that way, it does sound a lot weirder. I guess it just is the fact that obviously whenever brought up in conversation, Phoenix Wright's super against it. But yeah, he doesn't have any, like, drinking problems. He hasn't been hitting the orange juice bottles or anything. You know?
Oh man, this guy.
I'm
What
29.
the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know, but birds.
Is he an Indian?
Maybe. It's on the 29th. Lodging hall, 3rd floor, Acro's room.
Well, he's pretty active already.
Let's see. So who should do his voice?
I am not entirely certain. I don't even know what Indians sound like.
I think
He's
they
too white
sound
to
close.
be Indian.
Huh?
He's too white to be an Indian.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a
He's
getup.
dressed like a really weird Indian.
Well, I'm sure Germans and Indians are close enough. You should do his voice.
You must be Phoenix Wright. God damn it, my voice is like everyone is. Why do I sound like one Kawa?
Yes.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Sounds really sexual.
It's kind of.
But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Echo. Mr. Echo. How do you know my name? Oh, fuck. How do you know my name?
Just projecting his voice or whatever.
The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Echo, you're a member of the circus as well? That's right. mainly perform on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair.
He looks awful happy about this, considering.
I'm just imagining you does like the most amazing epic dances on the wheelchair, and then like goes over the tightrope with his wheelchair.
That would be pretty intense, yeah. Let's see. Talk. Yes, let's just start from the top. Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all, without me. The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me, he was truly a lifesaver. It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
And that's why I killed him.
Right, I just did say he's a killer.
I'm pretty sure he is, yeah.
That's why I decided to do something very important.
Kill him.
I decided I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him.
With death.
With death.
Exactly.
And now, look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life.
Just look at him. Look at the bird just like pecking away at him while he's looking all sad.
I think they're just gonna start like eating his skin if he can't move.
It really looks like it. Like, look at that one. It looks like it's pecking at his neck.
It's gonna get to that artery someday. Then I'm gonna die.
It's such a shame.
That's the best line you can say to that. Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Oh, you think he might have spoiled Regina a little bit?
You should like this guy. He's the first person I said you didn't like Regina.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm not speaking bad about him, but Phoenix Wright, who's like, I wonder if he spoiled Regina. I'm like, obviously. But yeah, I do appreciate that. He doesn't, at least so far, seem to have a boner for Regina.
Regina's so cute. She's truly a princess.
God damn it, Maya.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I have to take the hint of grudge against Regina? Well, it makes sense. I mean, you know, he was raised by the ringmaster. Probably with a lot less, pizzazz than the ringmaster's actual daughter. I'm not saying that's the reason, but it's always...
something to do because he dresses himself like an... That would sound really racist. Let's just say he dresses himself looking like a moron.
Yeah, he kind of does. I mean, I don't know why it looks like he has a WWE belt on his head.
Maybe he's also a fake wrestler. Maybe he's also a wrestler.
Actually, that would explain the get-up. I mean, I think you've seen enough... Yeah.
Looks about as normal as a normal wrestler would.
Exactly. Wheelchair.
I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair? The nerves in my leg were badly damaged.
And you can't walk now?
I can't even stand now. And since I live on the third floor, I can't even leave this building by myself. Jeez, they couldn't give you a better fucking room? I'm assuming this doesn't have an elevator.
Yeah, seriously, couldn't they just switch a room with this stupid clown's room?
And, I mean, I don't think he has a phone in here, so what does he do if he's, like, starving or something?
I don't know. This seems like a really bad idea.
That's awful. I mean, that's the wrong way. That's awful.
The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Dun dun dun.
Oh,
I love how the birds flew away when this happened. They're like, oh shit, something's going down.
See magic and all that.
Well, apparently so. Cyclops. Doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature.
But maybe they're rare and he just didn't want to admit to it. Like, what if his injury came from him, like, tripping over the stairs and falling down?
That would be pretty funny if we had to, like, do a psych walk to find out he fell down the stairs.
What's on your mind, Mr. White?
Well, exactly when were you injured?
It's almost been 6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
6 months ago. What in the world did... sorry, excuse me. 6 months ago. What in the world went on at the circus then?
You know, now this is totally not the correct theory. This is like completely wrong.
Yeah.
But what my brain has now come to the conclusion is that the guy couldn't pay for him anymore. So he took a baseball bat, broke this guy's legs so that he get more money so he can pay the really rich Max guy. And that's why he killed him, because he broke his legs.
That would be pretty amazing. What happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room.
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
You went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder?
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go into the hospital. Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream. I dream about my dad dying often.
Indeed, I'm sure he did.
Huh. Almost as often as I dream about taking a chainsaw and running down all the audiences. I don't know why we suddenly hours in the morning find blood splatters everywhere, but it confuses me. I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Jeez, it sounded really ominous. What you witnessed?
I can have another side look.
I was kind of wondering if we were going to get another one. What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in the bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window. I see, maybe the scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked up... Oh, sorry. Stealing your voices, I apologize, Acro pair.
That's when I looked out of the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air.
Jeez. I'll admit though this is completely, like, falsified. This shadow is pretty, like, ominous looking. Look at that thing.
He just looked like an evil overlord.
Yeah. He?
Maximilian Galactica. What?
That's what I thought he'd say. Absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying?
I'm absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick.
Alright.
Rhino Rippers never lie.
Clearly. So I think I'll show him my cookie badge. Oh.
What do you think of this? I'm sorry, but my present physical condition prevents me from talking about cookies. I don't really know much about what goes out. It goes, whatever.
Whatever. Alright. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all next time.